Now at this point, really important, nobody's touching the patient. So CPR's then stopped, it's analysing to see if it's a shockable heart rhythm. It's decided that it is a shockable heart rhythm, so it's now charging, and then it's going to instruct the member of the public to deliver a shot. She's going to make sure everything's still clear and deliver the shot. Straight back on the chest at that point, unless there's any signs of life. And as we can see, CPR's continuing now for about 2 minutes, until the defib's then going to reanalyse again and decides if it needs to deliver another shot. Okay, so now then, next thing that's going to come along is going to be one of our EFRs, or Emergency First Responders, which is a partnership between the ambulance service and the fire brigade. So you'll see them driving on shortly. So here comes our EFR from on the side, pulling up now. So these are fire responders that are obviously firefighters that are also trained to deal with medical emergencies as a first response. Idea being they're already out there in the communities and can start the treatment quicker. So he too just checking the scene, establishing it is safe for him to approach and take over and start doing treatment for the patient. So at this point then, it's slightly more advanced treatments than what a normal bystander would do. Obviously he's got a kit bag, he's got various bits and pieces in there. He's still using the members of the public to carry on with the CPR. He's a lone responder. While they're doing that, he's then going to get the bag valve and mask together, which is a device used to put air into the lungs. And he can start giving some rescue breaths. So generally what we do then is 30 compressions, 2 rescue breaths, 32, just while the defib is in that stage of 2 minutes before it analyses again. There go the 2 breaths, and then it's straight back on the chest. Again, they've swapped so they don't get tired. Really important, we've got a fresh person on the chest to keep effective chest compressions going, because as we've said, this is buying time for the patient. Okay, so we've even got another responder coming along again now. It's going to be our live responder, our live medic. Okay, so here comes the live medic then. So this is an ambulance technician that actually works for the ambulance service, but on his off time volunteers to give his skills, responding from home to treat patients in this sort of situation. So again, we're looking at a slightly more advanced level of kit here, okay? The same principles are there though. We're focusing on defibrillation, getting some oxygen into the patient, and chest compressions. And it's really, really important that we get the chest compressions and the defibrillation done. So as you can see, the live medic, the technician, has brought another defibrillator to the scene. So this one's slightly different. This one's got an inbuilt screen so he can manually read what rhythm the patient's heart is in. Okay? So he's now checking. We're going to show the patient again now. Okay, so at all times we're trying to minimise those hands off the chest. So you can see as soon as the shock, we're straight back on that chest, doing compressions again. And all we're doing is pushing the heart basically between the sternum and the spine, trying to squeeze the blood out of it, getting it to the brain, keep the brain alive. So you can also see the medics now doing other procedures as well. So he's now using an ECIO to gain access, IV access to the patient. So this is drilling a needle straight into the patient's bone. So you can see the teamwork taking place there. Everybody's got a job and they're focusing on that one role. Somebody on the chest, somebody doing the breaths, somebody operating the defib and doing other interventions for the Okay, so he's now got IV access then. Using a member of the public there to hold the fluids up. Okay, so now the ambulance crew is going to arrive on scene to back everybody up. So the crew then obviously leaving the ambulance, getting any equipment they need, and then again assessing the scene for dangers and things like that. Okay, there is another piece of equipment these guys have got that brought to the scene now in a black and white case, and that's called a Lucas 2. Now this device, although it will look very barbaric when it's put on the chest and it's in operation, it's actually going to take over the chest compressions, and then we're going to machine doing it rather than a pair of hands.
What are you doing?
So we can see the EFR, the emergency first responders, now assisting the technician. Obviously the technician's slightly higher clinical skill, so he can assist by passing him equipment and getting things ready for him. You can see the Lucas device is now in place. It's basically a suction cup on a stick. You can see when they switch it on, it's going to start moving and doing compressions automatically. Now the beauty of the Lucas is obviously it frees up a pair of hands. It's going to be able to deliver perfect depth compressions constantly without the need to swap over and somebody else to take over. The other great thing about it is when they do finally move the patient and take the patient away, they can carry on doing the compressions and the Lucas is going to do that all by itself. So now drugs are being administered into the patient. Okay, so now that EFR, the emergency first responder, as members of the public, going to get some more equipment off the ambulance. Again, just assisting them so they can focus on the patient. Okay, so you can see we've got more advanced airway now in the patient's mouth. You can see it at the back of the throat, okay, you can see the airway open. They can now squeeze air into the patient's lung directly without the fear of any vomit or blood coming back up.
That's not the way around.
Okay, you can see with the positioning of the people around the patient, this is something we call the pit crew method really. A bit like an F1 pit crew and a racing car track. Each person's got one job and they focus on that one job. You can see now the paramedics got out a checklist. Okay, now this checklist has got a series of instructions on it, which basically makes sure everything's followed perfectly for that patient. So every patient's treated the same and they get the same or best results they can for that patient. Okay, so they've now got what we call the ROS, return of spontaneous circulation. So that means the patient's basically got a pulse back and has got a heartbeat or heart rhythm. So we're still assisting the patient here with their breathing, although they have got a pulse at this point. So you can see them now attaching the 12 lead as we call it, okay? This is 12 different views of the heart we're going to get basically on a monitor, and that way they can tell what's happened to the patient or what's wrong with the heart. start putting kit back together and deciding what they need to take with them immediately to treat the patient before they decide to load him and go. You can see the printed off a rhythm strip there from the live pack defibrillator. Okay, and that's basically giving them indication this patient is suffering with an MI, a myocardial infarction, also referred to as a heart attack. Okay, so that was the cause of this cardiac arrest. Okay, so you can see the loops has been turned off at this point. Because we've got circulation back, CPR is no longer needed. But as I said, they are still assisting in breathing. So they're using a scoop stretcher now to remove this gentleman off the ground. Okay, so I should clip it together inside. And once we've got the patient secured on the scoop stretcher, they'll then lift that onto the trolley and we can get the patient to hospital. Again, you can see still using members of the public at this point to assist them. It needs a lot of hands on the patient, carrying equipment, moving things about. So now they're going to move the stretcher, as I say, onto the trolley before they load the patient up for transportation to hospital. Obviously it will be an emergency situation. So we can see where this all started then, as I say, right at the beginning, with the hands on the chest and the public access defib. So what you need to remember is, the worst thing you can do in this situation as a member of the public is nothing at all. Okay? Get hands on the chest, start pumping. That's better than doing nothing at all. Okay? We can see how it's built up, this scenario. We've got more and more people involved. But don't be afraid, give it a go. Try a bit of CPR. Okay? We have got a tent open in the main entrance there, training CPR today, so you can have a go and get talked through it. Okay, but you can now see they're just about to leave scene, loading everything up. We're going to get the patient onto the ambulance. So there goes the patient then off to hospital in the ambulance. And they'll load him up for transportation, say, onto ED. So thanks very much for listening.